Yo! Today's episode we are going to fix the leak. That part is a Mechatronic cover. The Mechatronic unit sits behind here, and I believe that's solenoids and stuff that actually actuate the gear changes instead of it being an actual lever from your hand, mechanical connection. So we've got 6 litres of gearbox oil, gearbox cone, gearbox drain plug, and a pump which will enable us to fill the gearbox with ease. So the first thing to do is to remove this drain plug and some cobwebs. There we go. Seal is broken. And now next job is to grab an 8mm to remove the cone. It should just be hand tight, which it is. I think at this point usually you have a little bit of oil dribble out, but because we've had the leak, oh god, there's going to be loads. That's what we wanted to see. Right, I'll leave that for a little while dribbling out. Look at the state of the oil, look at the colour of it. So the oil's drained. I'm going to put this cone back in now, that's a new one. Just going to go in hand tight. Like that. We need to remove the old Mechatronic cover. And that requires us removing 5 of these. This little bracket, which looks like it's on some 10mm nuts. Yeah, 10mm. I think 2 10mm nuts and one up here. So next job, electrical connection. I'll just figure out how to do it and bring you with me. This is the plug in the top of the Mechatronic unit. This tab just pulls over like that. And it should pop off. There we go, she's off. Exposing the electrical connection, which is what, oops, wrong way, these 2 O-rings are for. So now what I've got to do is remove these 5 T30 Torx bits. Can't do it with that. I'll try a little bit more leverage. Oh, Halford's tools. Oh, these are going to round. I just got the end of the Torx bit out. Now, I'm going to set the fucking thing on fire. He says that. The gearbox oil's not flammable then. Is it? That was tight. Fucking piece of shit. I'm going to do that 5 times. I'll come back to you once it's done. The last one. Don't know what you can make of that, but it's now spinning. For anyone doing this in the future, I had to remove the starter motor. So now I'm going to clean my screwdriver and I am going to take off this cover, Mechatronic unit cover. It's just going to have to drip. Oh, bloody hell. I suppose, what was I expecting, eh? Why do I keep swearing? But that is a Mechatronic unit. Solenoids and shit. That was the cause of the leak. Oh man. Penis fingers here, put a fucking stick through the bottom. But it just proves it would have gone at some point, so. R32 owners. That's a shit job. So, I've cleaned the mating face as best I can. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to install the O-rings into the 2 grooves there, and there you won't be able to see. A little bit of the old oil. One, done. Next job, give everything a wipe down again, excuse me, and get the cover on. I've given it a wipe, and now put the cover on. But again, I'll give the cover a little bit of oil. The top here, pop the seal out, which is all good. Tight. Just missed my torque wrench click then. There you go. There you go. Now then, the plug must go back on. There we go, lined up. She's on. That's it, locked. Job done. Just this little bracket next. She's all fit. Looks a lot better. These up. So this charges this little pump charges the bottle. Usually I think when people drain the gearboxes they put 4.5 litres in ish, but because I've had the cover off, we had that extra dribble going out into the pan, I'm going to chuck it in 5 litres and then see if it dribbles out the cone. Once the bottle starts spitting a little bit of air, shut the tap to stop stuff travelling back down and into the bottle, and then refill. So 5 litres has now gone in. I'll turn the tap off. I am going to remove the DSG drain plug adapter. And fit the new drain plug. You might get a dribble of oil out here. Yeah, that's a good sign now. No, my hands are fucking covered. Stinks. So I've got VCDS running, and I'm looking for measurement block 19, and then I assume I'm going for gearbox temperature. Now it's gone up to 17 degrees, it was just 15. I'm going to wait until that gets to 35 degrees, and then I'm going to cycle the gears as well through the knob from park, reverse, neutral, drive, sport, just to up the temperature a little bit, still on 17 degrees, and then I'll undo the gearbox drain plug. I'll show you all this when I do it, but just know what I'm doing now. I'm also going to do a full scan because I've got a couple of fault codes on the dash as well. So I'll get some codes for those and see what might be the faults. So we're at 35 degrees now, gearbox actual temperature. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn her off, get underneath and show you the level set procedure. But first, I've got to undo the drain plug now and leave the oil to flow out until it's a steady drip. there's the last of our oil. I don't know, 300, 500 mil. That's the gearbox oil level set now.